Anthony's Video Analytic, a brain engineering showcase. Chapter 1, Help for Anthony. I'm here today to tell you the story of Anthony. Anthony's mom, Poppy, contacted me because she read my book, Maverick Mind. Now Anthony is an international success story. Maverick Mind is a family approach to becoming symptom-free. A story of how my own children, William and Vanessa, helped their brother Whitney use his visual brain to learn to communicate. Whitney is the ultimate maverick mind. Because of Whitney's high visuals, he showed many symptoms. As an adult, Whitney now achieves because of his high visuals and his high verbal abilities. Whitney is now a leader, achieving his full potential. It was Whitney's story that inspired Anthony's mom to ask me for help.
So I read Dr. Florence's book, and I was very inspired with her determination and the success that Whitney has right now as an adult. Dr. Florence to me is more than an expert because she has first-hand experience. I've read her book, and I really appreciate Dr. Florence first as a mother, and I felt that she can really feel how I feel and the experience that I've gone through.
Professionals, I always have a certain level of doubt because of what they do in their professions. However, in this case, Dr. Florence is a little bit different because she's a mother of a child with special needs.
From reading Maverick Mind, Poppy understood that I engineer the processors of the verbal brain. Maverick minds are high visual, low auditory brains. They have symptoms in verbal attention and memory, listening, reading, speaking, and writing.
So after I met Dr. Florence, she asked me to do the assessment of Anthony, and when I was doing the assessment, I really feel like Anthony really fits the profile of a maverick, and I started to feel very hopeful that Anthony will be able to progress further with Dr. Florence.
Poppy was extremely worried about Anthony's future. Because of his frustration with communication, he would lose control, and that would cause family despair. We see how it was for Anthony in this illustration where a child can't follow directions or use his words. Just like the boy in the illustration, Anthony was frustrated because he couldn't communicate. When listening, he would put his hands over his ears, or he would echo what others said when trying to talk. We began with Anthony's three-part brain engineering evaluation. On our e-brain analysis of risk, we analyzed that Anthony had 48 of the 50 Maverick Mind symptoms. Through parent interviews, I learned that Anthony's dad, Sonny, a computer engineer, and his mom, Poppy, an international business analyst, both use their own high visuals at work. They also speak many languages, so they understand how to switch from visual thinking to the many different verbal codes they know. These factors increase Anthony's chances of responding to my training. It was Anthony's high visual brain that was causing all of his symptoms. I custom-built a 5-step program for him so that he could learn to talk, to process language, and to handle daily life. When harnessed, being highly visual is a huge asset, supporting such careers as those of Anthony's parents, or a heart surgeon, an engineer, a graphic designer, a helicopter pilot, or pro athletes. Our goal is to stop the symptoms so we can reduce risk and allow the Maverick genius to go. We will now meet Anthony's grandmother, who will tell us about how Anthony's rapid progress gave the whole family a new life.
Having seen Anthony with the fast progress in the last few months, actually he brought a lot of much more happiness to the family because we can communicate better with him. And of course, being a daddy and mommy, they also feel much happier because Anthony knows more and he understands more of the relationship.
Yes.
And he also can come by himself to daddy, to mommy, or to grandma if he wants something. So this situation, I must say that he brought us a lot of happiness. And this is, of course, the majority effort lies that after we have doctor and after we go through the training and, of course, with the efforts of my daughter-in-law. So I really feel happy about this because he's my only grandson.
To help Anthony, I built a dynamic website that I could update to keep pace with his progress. Poppy wrote to me in an interactive progress journal that she could input 24/7 from anywhere in the world. Poppy also attended our weekly training sessions in our virtual classroom. From these three components, the website materials, the virtual training, and the interactive progress journal, we created a program that offered Anthony huge opportunities.